Boop, 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 boop. Hey guys, Mr. Meyer here again. All right. Today we're gonna work on bouncing the ball to a target. All right. Monday we did rolling. Tuesday we did underhand throw. And Wednesday, yesterday, we did the overhand throw. So today we're gonna combine the overhand throw with a little bit of like the underhand throw kind of, because we're gonna get the ball to bounce, right? So it's kind of like combining those two. But the real big thing is we're gonna worry about is the overhand throw and throwing it to the ground, right? When the ball bounces, pretend this to the ground. It hits the ground and then it goes back up. It can go this way, you can throw it straight down, it can bounce this way. No, it's gonna be a little bit hard today if you're using a sock ball because it bounces only a little bit, but I'm gonna show you the targets you can use so that you can be successful when you're bouncing the sock ball towards a target, all right? But as always, we need to warm up first, then we'll get into the activities, and then we'll stretch at the end. You guys ready? All right, let's stand up. All right, let's go jog in place and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, get out of your chair, 14, 15, you're still in there, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. All right, we'll do my favorite calf raises. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Now we'll do some press ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Now let's do some side lunges. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. All right, let's do some jumping jacks. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. All right, let's do some trunk twists. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. All right, shoulder raises. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, don't fly away. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, let's do knees up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Okay, let's do some side bends. Sometimes I call this the penguin. Feel like a penguin. 1, 2, right, so start walking forward. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Let's get some arm circles going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. All right, toe taps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. All right, guys. Let's talk about the technique of bouncing. If you're at home right now and you don't have a sock ball or a ball to use, pause the video, go get a sock ball or a ball. And again, if you're gonna use a ball, make sure it's not one that's gonna bounce all over the house. If it bounces too high, please don't use it. I don't want you to break anything in your house. Use a sock ball. It doesn't bounce as high, but we can still use it to get the technique down, all right? If you don't have a target yet, go get a target, something to bounce it at. You could use a bowling pin. Obviously, if you don't have a bowling pin, what could you use? A water bottle, right? It's pretty much the same thing. You could use sanitizing wipes or a container like this, or again, a water bottle is great. A lot of you have been using water bottles when you're in my class. A box, a basket, a bucket, something like that. Instead of using it this way today, we're gonna use it sideways. I'll show you how we're gonna do that in a second, okay? So hopefully you paused it, got what you needed. If you're at school, yes, the running joke is, if you're in school, do not take your shoes off, take your socks off, and turn it into a ball. You're just gonna have to pretend, because we don't want you guys throwing anything around in the classroom. You're just gonna pretend and do the motions with us like we've been doing the whole week, all right? So again, when we're bouncing a ball and we're throwing it to a target, to bounce it to that target, when you're throwing, if you're using this hand, you step forward with the opposite foot, right? So if I'm going to throw this ball and bounce it to my target, if I'm using this hand, I'm going to step forward with the opposite foot, just like we've been doing the whole week, and I'm going to throw it to the ground. I'm not going to throw it in the air, I'm going to throw it towards the ground because I want it to bounce, hit the ground, and then come back up in the air. If I'm using my other hand, this will be my left hand, I'm going to take it in the air, step forward with the opposite foot like I'm doing an overhand throw, but then I'm going to lean forward and I'm going to throw it to the ground. I'm going to bounce the ball that way so you can see what it looks like. Again, it's in my hand, I step forward, and I throw it to the ground so that it hits the ground and comes back up. I want it to go like that, come back up, but I'm going to be throwing at a target a little bit, right? So again, chair, get out of the way. Okay, thank you, chair. So, hand, opposite foot, throw to the ground so that it gets to bounce. All right, I'm going to show you the other hand so you can see what it looks like the other way. Hand, opposite foot, start to lean forward to the ground. One more time. Hand, foot, to the ground. Oh, get on here. All right, if you're using the softball, I get it, I know. It does not bounce as much, but we can get it to bounce barely anything, but it came about this high. But again, when you're using the softball, it's the same technique. Yes, it's not going to bounce all over the place. It's not going to bounce as high as you want to, but it's going to be a little bit safer than breaking things in your house. So again, hand, step forward to the ground. Yeah, bounce a little bit. We got it up a little bit there. One more time with this hand, and then we'll show you two on the other side, and then you guys will practice that. So, hand, foot, to the ground. All right, let's get two more on the other side. So it's hand, opposite foot, to the ground. One more on this side. So it's hand, opposite foot, to the ground. I can get it to bounce a little bit. All right, so what I want you guys to do now, and I'll do it with you, is we're going to do 5 on this side, then we're going to go 5 on this side. You guys ready? It doesn't matter which hand you're using first. Whatever hand you use first, 5 times, use the other one the other 5 times. All right, so stand up. You don't need your target right now. So you're just going to be throwing it that way. We're going to bounce it that way. All right? If there's a wall in front of you, it'll probably be better. This way it's not bouncing all over the place. But if you're using a softball, it's not going to go that far. All right? So, hand, opposite foot, start to lean forward and throw it to the ground. Ready? And go. That's 1. And if it doesn't go far, that's okay. Ready? And 2. And 3. And 4. And if I'm going too fast, just take your time. No problem. Last one. And 5. All right, let's throw 5 on the other side, and then we'll start using the targets. So I'm going on this side now. So hand up, step forward and bounce. That's 1, 2, and 3. 4. Get out of the way, chair. Always trying to get in on the act. Always wants to play. Chair, I promise you'll play one time, okay? All right, here we go. And 5. All right, now let's talk about the targets. I'm going to use the box at first, or if you have a basket, right, you can put it on its side because you can bounce it so it skips in. I also have a bucket set up from last time, but I don't think I'm going to use that unless you have a ball that can bounce into there, like this one here. You can use your ball, right, because then it can go ooh, and bounce it so it tries to go in. For me, I'm not going to because I know a lot of us are using a softball, so I'm not kind of what you guys do. So I'm going to set that up here. I'm also going to set up my container or water bottle to the side, and I'll use that one as well. No chair, you can't play. Sorry, I don't want to bounce into you. I don't want to hurt you. Get out of the way, chair. There he is again. All right, so I'm going to show you what it looks like a little bit here. So let me actually move that out of the way. This way you can see it bounce a little bit better. So I'm going to take the ball, and you guys are going to kind of do this with me, just like we did with rolling, underhand throw, and overhand throw. I'm going to stand here. I'm going to say arm up, opposite foot, and then throw it so that it bounces just in front of the box and then in. So it's going to bounce and try to go into the box. We're not going to try to hit it in the air. Like if you had the water bottle, I'm not trying to hit it in the air. I'm trying to get it to bounce first and then hit the target and knock it down. And if it doesn't knock it down, that's okay as long as it hits the target. All right, so I'm going to give you an example first, and then you guys can join me. So I'm going to bring my hand up. I'm going to step forward. I'm going to bounce it in front of the box so that it goes in. All right, one more time, and then you guys will do it with me. All right, so hand up, step forward, and bounce. And if you can see, if you can make your screen a little bit bigger, you can see it hits the ground here and then comes up and goes into the box. If I was going at the container, it would be the same thing. Bounce and hit it. If it doesn't knock it over, that's okay. Are you guys ready to join me? All right, let's stand up, push in your chair. Hopefully you have your target out in front of you. If you don't, pause your video, run over and set up your target. Okay, now that we're back in, all right, let's do 5 on this side, and we'll do 5 on the other side. Because whatever we do on one side, it's always good to practice on the other side, even if you're not the best at throwing on that side. Okay, here we go. Hand up, step forward, and bounce. Ooh, I missed that one. I hit the target, but I didn't get it in. That's okay. If you're at home and you want to keep score, maybe it counts 1 if it goes in, 1 if it hits the target, 2 if it goes in. Same thing with the water bottle. If it hits the target, if it doesn't fall, it's 1. If it knocks it over, that's 2. Whatever scoring you want to come up with. All right, so that was our first one. Let's go for number 2. Hand back, step forward, and bounce. Oh, got it in that time. Yeah. You saw that, chair? Yeah, got it in. Yeah. He's getting a little mad that he wasn't playing. I'm trying to include him a little bit. All right, hand up, step forward, and bounce. Oh, hit the target, didn't go in. That was number 3. All right, let's go for number 4 now. And again, if I'm going too fast, because the stop ball's just landing there and yours is going all over the place, take your time, no need to rush. Ready? Hand back, step forward, and bounce. All right, one more. Thanks, Chair. He's cheering for me. He's cheering for me. Cheering for me. Hand back, step forward, and bounce. All right. Now I'm going to switch to the other side. I'm actually going to switch my target too. I'm going to aim at the container over there. Let me get this bowling pin out of this so I don't trip on it. All right, so try to challenge yourself. Let's use your other hand, the hand that you normally don't use, your non-dominant hand. If your right hand is your dominant hand, which I was just using, that's my dominant hand. My left hand is my non-dominant hand. I don't use it as much. All right, here we go. So left hand back. Well, for me, it's my left hand. It could be your right hand. Step forward and try to bounce. Ooh, almost got it. That was 1. All right. Let's see. All right, ready? Hand back, step forward. 2, hey, I got it. And if you hit it in the air and it doesn't bounce, that's good. But again, we're trying to bounce the ball into something today, right? So try to hit it before, maybe like a couple feet like this close to it, and then bouncing. If you're using a ball, you might go a little bit closer when you're throwing. Try to bounce it into it. All right, so I think that was 2. Is that 2, Chair? Yeah, Chair said it was 2. All right, Chair, you can come into the video. Here you go. All right, everybody see Chair? Say hi to Chair. Hi, Chair. How you doing? Yes, Chair, you're including there. You happy now? Oh, Chair smiling. Isn't that nice? All right, here we go. 3rd throw. Hand back, step forward, and bounce. Oh, almost got it. 2 more. Yeah, it was pretty good. It wasn't the best. I know. All right, here we go. Hand back, step forward, and bounce. Oh, almost got it. One more throw. One more throw. Think I'm gonna get it? I don't know. What do you think? Chair says yes. Okay. Hand back, step forward, and bounce. Oh, I missed it, Chair. I know. All right. Okay, guys. So let's talk about what we just did before we go into the stretch. And if you're at home, if you're at home, you can pause it and keep playing another couple of rounds, or watch the whole thing and then play later. If you're at school and you want to be able to throw and bounce the ball in, or when you get home later tonight, go on to your Google Classroom and you can watch it there, all right? So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna talk about the technique. So when I'm going to bounce, or any type of throw that I'm doing, rolling or underhand or overhand, the most important thing you're going to do is your footwork, right? So if I'm throwing with this hand, yes, Chair, you can stay there. Very demanding today. So if I'm throwing with this hand, it's very important that I step forward with the opposite foot. If I'm throwing with this hand, same thing. I'm gonna throw with the foot that's on the other side of my body, here. So that goes for rolling, right? Rolling. If I'm doing the underhand throw, that's if I'm doing the underhand throw. If I'm doing the overhand throw, and the overhand throw. Or if I'm bouncing, right? I'm gonna lean forward a little bit. So still the opposite, but now I'm throwing down to the ground. All right, so great job with that. We need to stretch, and then we will be done. Great job today. Yes, Chair. Can you hear, Chair? Always, what about me? What about me? Yes, Chair, you will be involved in this one. I know you're a celebrity now. All right, hamstring stretch. Put your heel on the chair, toe point to the sky, leg is straight, lean forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Let's switch to the other side. Heel on the chair, toe point to the sky, leg is straight, lean forward. 1, 2, you feel a stretch on the back of the leg. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, let's do the calf stretch. If you remember the calf stretch, is you hold the back of the chair, put one foot back out here, toe pointing down, and then straighten the leg and keep your heel on the ground, and this leg bends. So that's straight, heel on the ground. This one's bent. You should feel a stretch down the back of the leg here. And let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Let's switch to the other side. So toe, leg straight, heel down, bend this knee, and lean forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, let's do the side lunge stretch, not going back and forth like we did for the warm-up activity. We're just gonna lean to the side here to stretch the inner part of the leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Switch to the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And yes, I'm becoming an expert at counting to 20. It's going to be going pretty good. All right, now we're going to do the butterfly stretch, except we're not going to sit on the ground. What we're going to do, it's kind of like a frog. We'll call it a frog. We have our heels together, our toes are a little bit spread out. We're gonna take our hands, put in front of our heart. Our elbows are gonna push our knees out, almost like you would do butterfly stretch sitting on the ground. If you're at home and you wanna do butterfly stretch, you can go ahead and do it. If you're at school, let's not put our hands on the ground. So we're in that frog position and we're pushing our knees out with our elbows, hands in front of your heart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, let's shake it out. Let's do a quad stretch. One leg up, bring it behind bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Let's switch to the other side. Bring it straight behind you. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, let's shake it out. Let's have a seat if you want, or you can still do these standing. We're gonna do shoulder stretch. One arm out, put it across, give it a hug. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Shake it out, switch to the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Side neck stretch, put your ear to your shoulder, pull to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, guys, great job. So this whole week, what have we been working on? Some rolling, some throwing. What's the most important thing that we do? Step forward with the opposite foot, right? So if I'm here, I'm stepping forward with this foot. And if I'm throwing with this hand, I'm stepping forward with this foot. It's on the opposite side, right? Okay, guys, awesome job. Tomorrow, you're also gonna need softball and some kind of targets. It doesn't matter what it is, because we're gonna do the same thing, but we're gonna add all the skills together, and we're gonna be aiming at those targets. If you wanna have 3 targets, 4 targets, 5, whatever you want, the more targets, the more chance you're gonna have to hit things and knock it down, score points, all right? So awesome job, guys, and as always, enjoy. Stay safe and stay active.